Welcome back everyone to the Tressa's Collectibles channel. My name is Mike and joining me today is...
Randall, aka Shizukatz, here for my fourth game in the Hololive Gen block.
Yep, Randall gets the privilege of playing 4 times for our generation versus generation match. We are on our final game here. Long awaited, as I'm sure you guys are, of the EN versus ID matchup. But as you might see on the screen, we do have an imposter on the stage here.
What's she doing?
Mume
there?
is an honorary Indonesian member for the purposes of our gameplay video today because ID only has 2 climax combos and they are both level 3s and they are both early plays. So there really isn't that any synergy between the level 3 Risu combo and the level 3 Ollie combo, unfortunately. And they also lack a level 1 combo. And ID's overall card pool is just very small. Every ID member only received 2 cards, and some members, they only receive 1 card in the climax. So we're going to buff up this deck with a bunch of support from our fellow Hololive friends. So this deck that I'm using today is basically trying to just maximize on the level 3 Risu's potential. The level 3 Risu is not generally considered to be that great of a card, but we're going to see what we can do today with the help of basically everything that Hololive has to offer here.
On my end, I'm going to be playing a lot of Soul Triggers. So we have our 2 HoloEN climax combos being, are the 2 that we're running in this deck anyway, which are the level 1 Kali and level 3 Gura. Both of these want to look for Soul Triggers. Kali is going to be milling up to 4 cards and then salvaging a level X or lower character based on the number of Soul Triggers milled. And the Gura has her infamous burn ability where she burns 2 as a base and then mills 2 cards from the top of the deck, and then for each card you mill that has a Soul Trigger, you get to burn 1. So we're going to try to deal a lot of damage with a lot of Guras and a lot of Soul Triggers. We're running some, I believe we call them illegal cards on the channel so far, like this level 0 Ina, this level 0 with a Soul Trigger, like okay.
Your climax combo also has a Soul Trigger.
Yep, our level 1 combo, despite the choice climax itself not having a Soul Trigger, unlike a certain Japanese deck that gives its choice climax a Soul Trigger for some reason.
Very puzzling, many dragons.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, in order to not have my my board explode, I'm going to try to just spam Risus over and over and over again. That's part of the reason why we did choose the level 1 Mume combo. Not only just to represent just another combo we haven't yet shown on the channel, but also because it is a pants trigger, so the more pants we run, the more likely we are to find more Risu triggers, so that we can just spam them over and over again.
Alright.
Okay, there you go. Alright. Draw of Destiny. Who's going to go?
Me.
You.
Okay. Alright. What is our starting hand?
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna drop 3 cards.
I will drop 5.
Okay. We do have Sana making an appearance in our EN deck. She is, of course, a member of Council despite having graduated, unfortunately, from Hall Council.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow along the deck log, we do manage to represent every English member in that deck, Myth, Council, and IRyS. While in the ID deck, unfortunately, we did not have a PR Ollie drop searcher on hand, so Ollie unfortunately does not make the cut, but she is
here in spirit.
Here in spirit. Alright.
Which is funny because she's dead. Alright, let's draw for turn. I'm gonna start by clocking an Ina, accelerate, draw 2 cards. We're gonna start our plays with a level 0 Ame. So this card is from Premium Booster. She is a coin flip, where at the start of the opponent's draw phase, we reveal the top card of our deck, and if it's a level 1 or higher card, we get to put her back in our hand. And while she's on stage, I cannot play events or backups, but like Lamau, who plays events or backups? Alright, we will direct attack now for 2 in choice. I want that.
Not too shabby.
Okay. We're going to... We have a lot of copies of Ame. But...
And she...
We'll stop.
She's gone.
We'll stop. I wanted to be like, we'll let Sana participate, but like, honestly,
she got a nice cameo.
Yeah. All right. So at the start of your draw phase, we'll reveal top. Oh, Okay.
Hey, that's another one that you don't have in hand.
No.
Okay, we'll draw for turn and clock Hotch on the counter.
Man, if only I had a Climax Swapper that had on-play top check 2 rearrange and a Soul Trigger.
Okay, well, good thing that Amelia is still on the board. We'll get to contest it with our level 0 Anya. So despite what we said about trying to maximize the potential of the level 3 Risu, we are still trying to run as many good ID cards as possible. And this Anya is certainly not half shabby. It's a level 0 reverse it, but also has an on-death effect where when it goes to waiting room, I can pay 1 clock myself to top check 4, add up to 1 level 1 or higher card. So we'll front for 1. Activate the effect, and then go into Encore, on death, pay 1, clock myself, just double check that it is clock from top deck.
Yep.
It is, top check up to 4, add a level 1, okay. Alrighty, here we go.
Alright, draw for turn. Let's clock a Gura. We'll be back for you soon enough. Draw 2. Alright, let's play this cool card.
Ooh, that has a Soul Trigger.
On play, pay 1, discard a Climax to salvage a Climax. We'll get our Kali Climax for our level 1 game.
Yeah.
And also on play, we get to top check 2 and rearrange. So we have these 2. And we're going to rearrange them like this because we want the card on the second card of our deck to be... we want this one to be the second card on our deck so that it can be more easily paid out later for like a salvage or something. And we'll follow that up with another copy of the Ame.
Okay.
And we'll just complete our board with we have IRyS. So, all right, IRyS. We'll direct attack here for 2.
Okay. 1, 2.
And then we will direct attack with our Ame for 3 with a Kali.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, cancel.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Start of your draw phase.
Yep.
Reveal top. Level 1 or higher. I can bounce back Ame to my hand.
Nice. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's clock. What are we clocking? Clock a movement climax. Draw 2. Oh. I'm so glad to have found you. Level 0
Eophi.
Eophi.
Nice.
Very, very, very solid card. One of its effects is the early play condition for the level 3 Risu, but it actually has really good other effects. During my turn, if all my characters are Hololive, she just gets 3,500 power and 1 level, and then when I reverse a battle opponent, I can salvage 1, discard 1. So
you must salvage
one, discard 1, which really will help me out with my hand situation, which is kind of bricky right now. So it is definitely a sight for sore eyes. We'll play a Muna Brainstorm, just kind of like how you parked your IRyS in the back row. We're going to park our Muna in the back row, just to not extend ourselves with hand size. And I think I'm good with just attacking once. Alright, so let's front with Eophi. Trigger for 2.
1, 2. Take the 2.
Alrighty. On reverse, we will salvage. And honestly, we'll need more copies of her anyways, and I already see that I am out 4 copies cumulatively, so we'll take this opportunity to grab another copy of herself and discard... What are we discarding? Let's not be greedy. We'll discard the Risu Pants.
Sure. Check away here?
Yep.
Alright, so you clocked a Mume Climax, which means you already have one. There is a Polka in here. Polka could have been a potentially pretty good card to get, I think, as well. One nice thing about the Polka is that she can actually summon out the Eophi, which you can then use as part of the cost to bring out your Risu level 3s.
Yep.
Alright, draw for turn.
So now my Eophi's back to 500.
Let's clock a 2 on Ame. Draw 2. Am I down to play 3 characters this turn? I think I want to brainstorm first to see whether or not I want to tri-field. So we'll start with a brainstorm. I do want to pay out this Kali anyway to have the chance of potentially getting it back in my hand. And we are getting it back into our hand. So for each climax, for each climax we hit off the IRyS, we get to salvage 1. So we'll grab a Kali level 1 And yeah, sure. Let's grab a second IRyS.
Oh, IRyS.
Double IRyS. All right. Now I definitely feel good about tri-fielding. So we'll play 1 Ame, 2 Ame.
I feel like I've seen that time traveler on the board like 4 times.
And then we'll finish off our board with Fauna. This is the only Fauna in our list, just one of the drop search promos. We'll use her effect, pay 1 on play, and discard 1 card. We'll discard our Pants Climax to search our deck for another Kali.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll shuffle up. And then while she's in the front row center slot, she gets plus 2k power.
Got some nice representation and a symmetry on Randall's side of the board here. Double Watson, double IRyS.
Indeed.
Myth Council and
Project Hope.
Project Hope.
Alright, now we'll go into our attack phase. Let's start with a direct attack first. I want Mike to go to exactly level 1 so that he has to make the choice about what colors to...
Yeah, but you're going to trigger an Ina stock swap or a climax swap.
True. There are a lot of triggers in this deck. For 3.
Cancel.
Alright, let's try that again. So we'll attack for 2.
Are you going to trigger 3 to Gura?
For 2.
The council bond is unbreakable. Okay, I do level. In this deck, we basically only need blue, but we ideally also want... Oh, okay.
Well, you do need red.
That's wrong, that's wrong. We actually just do run all 3 colors. Yellow at level 3, blue primarily at level 1. But I really don't want to level that Mume.
We only need one color in this deck, says Mike with a level 1 blue,
That
level
literally
2,
has 3 colors.
level 2 red, and a level 3 yellow, literally in the clock.
Okay, we want to level blue, but we don't want to level either Mume nor the Irani EO15. Man, this is kind of unfortunate.
You have a blue clockable in hand? Perhaps?
I don't want to clock it, but I might have to. I might just level the Anya Haseo.
I thought she was Indonesian, not Korean.
Alright. We played 2 Anyas. We should, hopefully we'll find the other one.
Okay, what does this one do again? It's a 2k
So it's
assist?
a 2k assist, and on play I can pay 1, sack one of my other characters to salvage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she
She's the-
Indonesian Gen 3 or...
Yeah, she's a imitation of Marang.
Alright,
Well, she is fluent Japanese, so she's basically honorary JP.
okay. Alright, we will front attack with our Ame for 2.
Okay, 1, 2, cancel.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, start of your draw phase, we'll reveal top.
Would you like to absorb some damage?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean,
Or
I would like to absorb some
Okay.
damage, so these Ames can stay right here.
Yeah. Is it like 6 cards in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw for turn. Alright, well, what turned out to be a really terrible start has panned out quite well.
Especially with those cancels.
Those cancels certainly a sight for sore eyes. We're going to go ahead and clock the card we were going to clock since we still do need blue. I really wanted to keep this card just because I could pay out some triggers if I did trigger, but...
You know, you just cancel.
I just canceled a bunch with the climaxes, so we probably won't trigger again. Oh! Nice!
Mm-hmm.
That is the stuff of legends. Okay. I'm not too concerned about milling through the rest of my deck here, because I probably want to hit level 2 next turn. So I'm okay if I just leave myself with maybe like 5 or 6 cards in deck. In which case, I don't actually have to mill that much. Because the Mume is just a top check add. Or it would mill either way if I did see a climax. So each Mume will mill 2. And then third attack. And then I'll have 8 cards left. Let's see. What do I want to do? I ideally want to save the 1 stock I have. I'll probably need it for my following turn. Is there any other way to mill costlessly outside of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's still a bit too many cards that I need to get rid of for my liking, unfortunately. How do we mill more cards without paying stock? I don't think we can. If I get another Mume for 1 more mill, that'll be 6, and then I'll have 7 left in my deck. Which is still not ideal. I might just have to brainstorm, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will perform a brainstorm here. Okay, so we'll brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss. Okay.
So that puts you out. How many now?
I'm out 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll play 2 Mumes. Moomers. And we'll probably let the fauna live. Yeah, let's do that.
3,500 power OP.
Alright, so we'll play Rene here.
Oh my god, Rene!
We're gonna side and she'll just be on the board. On play, I'll discard Ina to top check and then salvage a level 0. And that's really nice because that allows me confirmation of what I'm adding with Mume, and also I do need to set up my hand for my level 2 game, so I'm gonna grab an Yofi.
Well, to be fair, the Muna would also give you confirmation of what you would be adding.
True. Further hand fix.
So what did you get? Sorry, Yofi?
I got a Yofi.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. We're gonna go with a 1k1. But I'm actually just not gonna use the Muna because
Your hand's fine?
This hand's just fine. I can only salvage level 0s. I don't want to discard my long level 0s right now. Alrighty. We're okay with triggering that, so we'll side with the Rene for 2.
1, 2, level up. We want to level cards without soul triggers if possible, so that we have a higher density of soul triggers in the late game. So we'll level our Ame.
Okay, next we'll front with Mume, climax combo, reveal top. If it's a HoloLive, add to hand, and then I will salvage and discard.
Wouldn't you rather attack with the Mume first, because you said that you knew the top card was clean, so you could attack with the Mume to add it?
I know everything's clean.
Oh. Okay.
So we'll grab the Risu, and then we'll discard the plus that we just added.
Okay.
For 3.
1, 2, 3. Take 3.
Okay. And then front with the Moomers. Add Muna. Well, I probably don't need Muna. So we'll salvage and discard. What do we want? Let's see. This might be a good time to grab. I think I'll grab a 3k backup memory card counter and then discard the Muna and trigger for 3.
1, 2, 3. Ow.
Nice.
My face.
Okay, your go.
Alright. So you're out 7, missing a Risu climax? Okay. Draw for turn. That's a good card. Alright, I'm going to not clock here because I don't want to
refresh.
Yeah. We'll go with an IRyS brainstorm here. Maybe try to mill out some of those climaxes that are left in the deck and get some cards. Ooh!
Oh,
those are the last 2.
Wow.
Okay. We'll get... Okay, so if I use Callies, I'm probably not going to want to mill too much. So I'm going to take this opportunity with the brainstorm to grab high-level characters that I would not be able to grab if I were to mill very few numbers of soul triggers.
Yes, Callie lets you salvage level X or lower equal to the number of soul triggers you milled, but she can mill just up to 4, so most likely around here we'll just want to mill a minimal amount of cards.
Yeah, I could actually... I don't even need to play all these Callies. I have so much hand. And you left me a fauna.
Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, we're definitely playing 2 Callies. For sure.
Yeah, there's really no point in playing a third one. I mean, like, you don't want to mill your deck. Playing over the fauna doesn't really do anything because you're just minusing 1 to +1. And the deck size is perfect. You can just check 1, add, trigger, check 1, add, 1 card left in deck.
Well, I mean, I could just mill 2, maybe mill level 2, grab Ame, and then attack.
True. Whichever one whichever way you want to go.
Yep. Okay. We're gonna do like this. I am actually gonna be overhand by 1, but whatever.
It's first world problem.
Whatever. Yeah. All right. What do we want to attack first? I'm going to go with the fauna first because if you're actually out all your climaxes like you say you are, then I don't want you to get your rating back for free. So we'll front attack here. This is going to be for 3. I'll use both of my IRyS effects. Yep. I'll give 1k to each of my Callies.
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Three's good.
Yep. All right. Let's front attack with a Callie. We'll use her climax combo effect. She gets 500 power, and I can mill up to 4. We'll go 1, 2. Well, unfortunately, I only milled 1 trigger. I was trying to mill 2 so I could get an Ame 2-1.
Yeah.
But you know, a KFC is not bad. A KFP.
A KFC.
A KFP.
That's copyrighted.
yeah. A KFP is still fine. This is going to be for 3, and we'll give 1k again to each of our Callies.
So they're what, 8k?
9k.
No, 9k. Yeah, they're 6k on attack with climax combo.
Yep.
Oh no, 7k on attack.
7k with climax combo, and then plus 1k twice.
Yep.
With my IRyS, whenever I trigger a soul trigger icon, I can give a character 1k until end of turn. So this is like pretty clearly the intended card to play in like the EN based deck. A lot of people tend to run the Iroha though.
Yeah.
Because she has a
soul trigger.
She just has a trigger.
Okay, back 7. Refresh point. 2, 3. Cancel.
Ooh, nice cancel. Alright, front here, I'm going to choose to mill 0, and I will salvage the level 0. Let's get Bay.
Okay. Some good utility here.
And this will be for 3. 2k here.
Okay, so that's 11.
Yeah. For 3.
I'm actually really hoping I take this. If I cancel this, then I'm just stuck. Uh-oh, we're in trouble, guys.
Alright, overhand, I'm going to ditch a Callie because I just want the soul trigger density higher.
Okay. Oh boy. Draw for turn. This is not good. Not good at all. We really wanted to hit level 2 here so that we could early play our Risus and start farming advantage, but we canceled too much. That being said, our draw here does give us another out, another avenue of attack for our current deck state. The first thing I have to consider is if I'm going to clock or not. And honestly speaking, this hand... Let's see, if I don't clock and I brainstorm and whiff, let's just consider the worst possible scenario. No clock, brainstorm, whiff. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. I don't think I want to risk the worst case scenario then. In which case, I will get more resources by clocking the Koyu counter. Okay. Alright, that basically solves everything. We have a very straightforward plan of action now. So let's play Polka, and on play, pay 1. I'll summon Mume. Mume. I'll play another Mume.
Another turn of combo.
And then, since we'll be overhand, we'll play Eofi in the back row.
Sure. Do you perhaps want Mume here? Because these are 5/5. As opposed to the Polka being.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then one of them will leave the stage. Okay. Alright, let's play 1k1. This time I will use the Muna effect. When I play a climax, I can discard 1. And I just want to do this just so I have top deck information so I can actually plus off of the level 1 Mume combo. I can salvage a level 3 or lower. I'm still just going to grab the Eofi though. Okay, and then we'll go into attack. We'll front with Mume and add the Xian and then salvage discard. Let's grab a Rainy and discard the Xian. Trigger for 2.
Going back all 8.
Okay.
We're refresh point. Again, we want to level a card that doesn't have a soul trigger. We'll level Crony. And this is for 2. Cancel.
Nice. Okay. Next, we'll front here with this Mume top check. Add Hachima counter. And salvage this card. Nah, my hand is good.
Okay.
So we'll salvage this card and trigger for 2.
Cancel again.
Okay. And then front with Polka. Pants.
Tansu? Another one.
I can always get rid of it with the EOF discard cost if I decide not to grab it. So yeah, let's go grab the pants for 3.
Cancel.
Whoa!
I'm feeling real good about this
Oh,
Ame blind stock 2 that's about to happen.
All right, and then I will discard. I'll discard a Sweet Chunk counter.
Okay.
And then Mume goes to memory. Your go.
This one or this one? Or I mean, like you can basically pick, but like
yeah. I don't think it matters. This one. Yeah.
All right. Draw for turn. Huh. I'm gonna clock this big.
Okay.
Draw 2.
This game has taken a turn.
I'm going to brainstorm. Wait, hold on. That was Ame, right? Okay, just in case, I'm pretty sure that's Ame, but just in case this is not Ame.
Is it?
Okay, it's Ame.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're going to brainstorm and hopefully hit one so we can. Okay. Oh, another Ame. Okay.
The stock
Ame
is real.
All right, play Ame.
Yes.
We're gonna move around to play our KFP. So Kiara has 3 effects. She's a level assist. Once per turn, when I use Accelerate, I can rest her to get a stock from Waiting Room, which will basically allow me to put her into play for free. And then at the beginning of my climax phase, I get to look at the top card of my deck, and I just leave it there. So we'll go into our climax phase. I will use the Accelerate of this Ame. Just like before, we're clocking non-soul trigger cards. So when I accelerate, she gains 1k power and on reverse blind stock 2. We'll also use the effect of the Kiara. We will stock an Ina, and then we'll use the other one to clock another Ina. So we are going in.
And the stock gen engine is here.
All right. Since I want the blind stock to be further up in the stock, we're going to attack with the IRyS first and not the Ames. So this will be a direct attack for 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Level. Alright, let's just get. Will I regret leveling yellow here? Probably not.
Okay. And then we will front attack. On attack, Ame gains 1,000 times the number of my other Hololive characters. So she is large.
Huge.
Large. 1.
Alright, 1's good. Cancel.
I'm going to blind stock 2.
Yes.
And then we'll front with this Ame for 1.
Nice. No trigger. Just
Nice.
what we would like to see.
Blind stock 2.
Okay.
So I have 4 unknown stock.
But he also has 10 stock.
I have so much stock.
Alright, draw for turn. Okay. This is... Huh. Can we triple?
Oh!
Where's my third Risu? I gotta think about this. One thing that is nice about the timing of the EOF is that even if I don't have 3 copies of EOF, I can still recycle 1 copy if I can just grab it back from waiting room. But I need to find 3 Risus first, so...
Wait, you recycle it with what? Wait, with what? What do you mean?
Oh, like for example, I can use the EOF to summon a Risu, and then if I can grab her back, I can reuse it again.
On like the next turn? Or
No, just on that turn.
oh, it's an act ability.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Unlike Kanata, where like everything's just you have to do it at once. That's why like this is not as big of a deal.
So you can like Reine it back.
Yeah, I can rename it back. I can
Yeah.
I can polka it back. Okay, I do need to find... Okay, the first thing I have to decide is if I want to clock or not. And I don't think I do. I do want to brainstorm though. I'm out 3. 4. Maybe I do clock. You know what? I'm gonna bet the farm on everything. I'm gonna clock my Moonmate Climax to draw 2. Betting the farm is not bet. Okay. Let's brainstorm. See what happens here. Oh, that's the Risu I wanted to draw. That's the other Risu I wanted to draw. But we do.
Oh, that's
one.
the Risu that you get to salvage.
No.
Or no, wait, no, it's a surge.
It's a surge. Scoops.
Oh, check your waiting room.
Oh, there's no way we can get back that Risu. I know, because there's no level 3s in here. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I'll grab a polka. Man, that is...
You salvaged back a Risu Climax last turn, right?
I did. Indeed.
Okay, and you grabbed what?
I grabbed the level 1 polka.
Okay. You are all out.
I am all out.
Risu heals.
Alright. We can only do 2 this turn. But 2's...
Check one more time.
2's better than nothing, I suppose. So let's just get right into it. I'll activate Startup on the EOFE. If I am level 2 or higher, I can pay 1, discard 1. And sacrifice EOFE to play Risu, and I'll play heal. Play another EOFE. Pay 1, discard 1. To play Risu and heal.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, Fauna's not on my board.
Alright. And then... What do I want as my final piece? It's unfortunate that I can't field another high-level attacker because he can just side me and sidestep the Hachima counter, which is unfortunate.
How many cards do you have in your hand right now?
5.
I mean, I feel like forcing the Hachima counter sooner rather than later is kind of important.
I just really don't like the fact that I'll have to probably field a level 0 here, but it is what it is. Okay. We'll play Rene.
I am always down to side Rene.
Yeah, no effect on Rene. So I think the rest of my hand is good as... Is it good as this? Yeah, I think this is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just double check that doesn't need full board like Kanata does. It does not. You have another Hololive character. Okay. 1k1?
Clock shoot, right?
No. Okay, so at the beginning of attack phase...
did you want to do this, or?
No.
Okay.
I will choose to salvage 1 and clean stock 1.
On attack, right?
It's on beginning of attack.
No, beginning of attack, you choose the
Oh,
effect.
it gets the effect on attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, then we'll just go into attack in front,
Yep.
and then climax combo.
Yep.
We need ammunition.
More Risu.
And I'm going to stock something that I don't need. And trigger for 3.
Alright, let's see how many climaxes I blind stacked. Oh, that's a bad sign.
Yes? No! Okay. We'll side here.
Sure.
For 2.
Okay.
Okay. And then front with this Risu climax combo will salvage a Risu stock. Or Should I just grab the aqua now? No, we'll salvage the Risu and we'll stock aqua. This way, on my next deck rotation, I can salvage the aqua off on next Risu combo. And a trigger for 2 or 3.
Ooh, so there's only 1 in blind stock. So I'm going back.
Impressive.
I'm going back 2 pants, 3 choice.
Okay.
There's pants here. There's 2 climaxes somewhere. Somewhere.
Alright, all things considered.
Alright, how many cards in hand now?
5. 5 cards in hand.
Okay. Refresh points. Alright. Stand and draw. Clock. Level. Draw 2. Okay. I'm gonna start with a brainstorm.
Okay.
Brainstorm. Hit 1. Grr.
What? The Mad Lad.
And then we'll also get...
Alright, we'll need to have some good cancels this turn.
Crony.
I mean, we need to make sure we still stay at level 2 this turn.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards in deck. Okay.
Okay.
Grabbing 3 Guras. Wait, do I want the crony? Hold on. Do I want the crony? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna check your waiting room. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No,
you have 5 in hand?
5 hand.
Oh, wait, Hashima can't even discard the climax, so I'm just going to murder you. Okay. Yeah, I realized. All right, I'll take the Bay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
We're going to play Le Triple Gura.
Oh my.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to play over IRyS with Ina.
Oh, jeez. He's going to get the extra stock.
We're going to get the extra stock. Accelerate!
Alright, I mean, I like my chances. I'm at 2-2. What's the worst that could happen?
Effect. When I accelerate. Stock.
You're going to trigger choice anyways.
Boom.
Boom! Okay.
Okay. Let's...
This Rainy has so many chances to bounce back to my hand.
Let's side.
Okay.
Pay 2.
Yeah.
Ditch 1. Ditch 1.
Okay, so we'll burn 2.
Burn 2.
Going back,
7.
Siete.
Yep.
Missing the Risu. So naturally what we're hoping for here is we'll cancel the big swings and take the ping 1s. Conversely, the worst thing that could possibly happen here is if I cancel the ping 1s and then I just take a bunch of 2s and 4s. Do your worst.
Alright. Let's go. Triple Gura. Man, this Kiara's pretty good.
Got some net +1 stock. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright, refresh point.
Okay, burn
For 2.
Alright, burn 1.
Burn 1.
Okay, burn 1.
Oh my goodness. Cancel.
Okay, for 3.
What? This mad lad. How does he do it?
How can she slap?
How can he mill?
Oh man, I'm not 3 choice already? Oh, it's lit.
Okay.
Alright, front.
Yes.
Pay 2.
Yes.
Ditch Kali. Burn 2.
Cancel.
Okay. Alright. Oh,
Nice.
Burn 1.
Burn 1. Okay.
Okay. For 4.
What? 1, 2, 3. Can't.
No! Triple Gura strikes again.
I died just from 2 Guras from 2-2.
Alright, so what would this last one?
Yeah.
I would
Hey, Sana.
I'm not keeping that.
Alright. Cancel.
Burn 1.
Cancel.
Not burn 1. Okay. And then that's for
choice. Cancel. Alright, so I am barely alive at 4-0.
Yeah. And I still had 1 climax left. Whoa.
The shark strikes.
Triple Gura.
Triple Gura strikes again.
Yes.
I maybe should have discarded my Risu climax. But at the same time, I feel like that was just like my ticket to victory there. Because if I assuming that he didn't kill me, I would still probably want the Risu climax back in my hand. But it's rough. It's rough out there.
Yeah. With these sharks running around.
It's like we went to watch like the new Megalodonian movie or Megalodon movie. Megalodon. How do you? Okay, yeah. What you said.
Yeah. Man, what a stark contrast between our first game of the Hololive block, where you sent 2 of my Lammies to stock and triple crashed for like 3 turns straight and denied my triple Ame.
Yeah. In this game, you're like, oh, IRyS hit 2. Oh, double Watson.
Oh, Ame bounce back to hand.
Cancel after refresh, double Watson.
Oh, double Ame, blind stock 4, only blind stock 1 climax. And then no blind stock only 1 climax, still go to 2-6, clock for turn, 3-0, murder this guy.
Nice stock, but hey, here's our accelerate.
Yep, here's KFP. Oh yeah. That
was a
pretty
beautiful performance from the Ian side.
Yep.
And, honestly, I was quite impressed by how the situation unfolded on the ID side.
Especially considering that you had that double cancel at level 1.
Yeah. The clock decision there paid off quite well because I drew into a Mume, and that allowed me to just use 1 polka from my hand that I was saving to just have a tri-field of something that was good. But more than anything, I also felt like the Mume combo impressed more than I thought. Obviously, sometimes if you just check a climax, she won't actually plus you. But in this situation, with all the top checks with like Rainy and Muna, and it just so happened that the first time I played climax combo, I was already out of all my climaxes, so we already knew that we were getting that plussing for sure. It does add up. That +1 deck speed and the selective advantage from your waiting room is quite nice. And the Risu combo itself, honestly, this is the first time I've played with the Risu combo, because just on paper, honestly, it's not too great comparatively to something like Kanata, because you're forced to
use
salvage one. Yeah, you're forced to use more cards in the first place because you need to have the Risu, have the Eofi, and also discard another card because it's not tied to the climax combo like the 2-1 Kanata counter is. And on top of that, you don't have the flexibility of salvaging 2 or stocking 2 like you do the Kanata. So it really, really needs to have multiple turns.
Yeah.
But I think the setup was actually a lot easier than I anticipated. But again, I do think that the lack of being able to put everything into hand, for example, directly hurt me in this scenario where I could not rest counter his Gura because I just didn't have enough discard outlets.
Right.
Or the cards to discard.
Yeah.
But not the worst. Not the worst. If you want to try to build around Risu, I certainly think that you can build a pretty decent deck out of it. And Hololive does have the tools to support that. You know, we still have really nice counters as if we were playing, you know, the Kanata variant. All the counters are still very nice to protect your Risu. And then, especially now, we can have better off climax finishers now than we did in the first set. So, for example, in this deck, we're playing the level 3 Aqua Restand, which if you combo it with something like the level 3 Xion, top check 3 bounce something, or the level 0 Ina climax swapper, that can top check 2 rearrange, then you can confirm your trigger on the middle attack to be able to guarantee that restand there. So that's pretty nice compared to set 1 where we didn't really have that many off climax finishers. So that is certainly something really nice that set 2 brought.
Yeah, I do definitely think that the Polka is definitely a star player whenever you're trying to utilize the Risu combo. That just having the ability to pull an Eofi out of your waiting room, and in doing this, you're essentially converting what would be 1 stock 2 cards as a cost into two stock, one card.
Yes.
So it gives a lot of flexibility to that particular game plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the timing of the Risu as well as the cost of it is, I would say it's weaker overall, inferior to if it was just typed with the climax combo, but there are, like we mentioned in the gameplay, there are ways to abuse it. Even if I only did have one copy of Eofi available to me and 3 Risu, through the means of level 0 Reine and Polka, we can potentially just reuse the Risu over and over and over again if we really wanted to force ourselves to do that triple Risu situation. So yeah, honestly, not too shabby. Not too shabby, all things considered, if you build around ID, but don't try to build with only ID. Trust me on this, guys. You just don't want to try it. It just will not work.
You're going to be running a lot of drop searchers.
You will run so many drop searchers. Your level 1 is like 4 Muna level 2 killers, and not much else. You have a 2-1 Risu counter that is green, and it's a anti-level clock bomb, but you need green.
And it's also, and then Risu.
And the problem with green is there's no green in ID except for the drop searchers and the premium booster cards.
Yeah.
And like the level 1 Reine and the premium booster doesn't really do that much. It fulfills the role, for example, of like the Polka, sort of, or not the Polka.
Wait, what does the premium booster do again?
Oh no, the premium booster Reine is Marin. It's a clone of Marin. On play discarded climax salvage.
Oh, and she's a
and
reverser.
She's a cost 0 reverser.
No, she's just a level 1 reverser.
Oh yeah,
even though she's green.
Right, because she's just a clone of Marin.
Yeah. And then the other green premium booster card is the one that only searches and salvages Korone.
Risu, her biggest Oshi is Korone. So like that card's not even usable in the ID deck because she has on play drops. Search for Korone and on-play drop salvage for Korone. We have no Korones in the deck. Korone can be an honorary ID, I guess. But yeah, hopefully with Volume 3, the inevitable Volume 3.
Oh god, Volume 3.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the JP choose one of 8 ban list when Volume 3 drops.
Yeah. Hopefully with Volume 3, not only do ID Gen 1 and 2 get more cards, but also they are definitely going to introduce ID Gen 3 with Zeta, Kobo, and Kaela. So ID will hopefully have an actual competent, workable deck when that comes around. But for now, we will have to wait, or we will have to make some compromises in order to help out the ID package. All right. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to mention about anything? This does wrap up the end of our generation decks. Do you have any kind of overall thoughts?
Overall, I think despite all of our videos so far about the Hololive block more or less being about the gameplay, we're obviously doing a lot of deck building and gameplay videos, and we have our big tips video, but I just really want to appreciate just how good all the cards look in this set.
Yes.
They look so good. The climaxes, especially the ones that come SSP look really good, and then I just think it's really nice for even lower spec collectors having the ability to grab these in triple R versions if they don't want to grab those SSPs that cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think is really cool too.
That's a big difference between Volume 1 and Volume 2 is that the Volume 1 cards that can come SP and SSP, they only come either the base rarity or their signature versions, compared to Volume 2 where every card in the set, not only on top of having their SP or SSP versions for those applicable, every card can come SR and triple rare as well. So if you did want to make your deck look really shiny and really beautiful, you can do it for very, very budget comparatively to needing to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on those signatures.
Yeah, as long as the cards are in set 2. Because if it's a card in set 1, maybe Suisei early play,
you will have to buy the scribbles, but hey, that's only half of it.
Yeah.
So,
did you have any particular favorite arts from this set?
Oh yeah, Flare is the first one.
Looks
the
really
level
good.
3 Flare comes to mind. Reine Pochi does it again. I really like the way Pochi draws the hair and the eyes. Pochi obviously has a very distinctive style for her eyes.
Yeah.
So that's very recognizable. Obviously got to rep one of my Oshi's Toa. The Toa Daki art on the climax on the gold bar is really nice, as well as the 3-2 itself. All the art is just really, really crazy. Like they really went all out on the SSPs for this set by choosing the birthday celebrations and the anniversary celebrations and whatever have you. Right, those are all specifically drawn by professional artists, commissioned by cover for actual official goods. So while the set 1 SSPs, they are uniquely drawn for Weiss and they do look really nice. The set 2 ones, they are this kind of art style, just like the TD SPs. I think it really does take it up to another level. Though I will say one thing about the set 2 signatures is that I wish that they had quotes on them instead of just the actual signatures themselves. The set 1 ones, you could always read something that the talent wrote on the card, and it had a lot of flavor because it's usually like their greeting or one of their trademark phrases. But in set 2, it's just a signature. So that's like one small complaint I have about how they look, but overall, set 2 is another home run.
I think for me, probably the two that stood out most for me are two that we have right here. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Hitsu. For those of you who watched the tips video, you know that I really like Hitsu's art a lot for the level 0 Ame. I also really liked this level 1 Aqua a lot. I don't actually know who the artist is for this one. So if you guys know, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Where did Seimu go? He was just here. I was about to ask him some questions now that we're done. Seimu, come here. Come over here. What about you? Do you have any favorite arts in this set?
Watame?
What, the Watame? Fumi?
Fumi art is amazing.
Any other particular ones?
Other ones? I think the Suisei one looks gorgeous, especially with the climax. I think that climax art is just...
Comet, yeah.
It's peak.
I remember the first time that like they put the card of the day with the Suisei SSP, and then Mike was just like spamming in chat. He was just like, "Oh my god, this is
Yeah, and then also big shout out to the Subaru Climax art.
Subaru Climax, okay.
That one looks really good.
The Midsummer Sun.
Yes, I really like Shigeru Ui's art style. So it's really nice.
Oh, it's drawn by Shigeru Ui. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Shigeru Ui is Subaru's character designer, and I just really like her style and that specific art. It's like really nice and wide. Really gets to showcase a lot of what she does really well with her art.
Yeah, just so much to look at in HoloLive from both a gameplay perspective and from a collectability perspective. There's just so much that you can do with this set, and like a lot of people have just gotten into Weiss Schwarz.
Yeah.
Basically just because of HoloLive, and so now you have even more reason to
like we just went through when this gen block one, we went through 10 different decks, and that isn't even really scratching the surface of it, because we were basically just limited ourselves to just generation by generation. But like if you wanted to play with your favorite characters, for example, you can build a Star 10 deck. They have a specific Star 10 package in Volume 2 that you can play with now. Or if you just wanted to play with a bunch of your favorite characters together, chances are it can work just by the sheer volume of how many cards there are and how many good utility cards you have to have the foundation to make any kind of combination of climax combos you want to make work. So, and some characters with Volume 2, you can also even play mono character decks. For example, Fubuki. You can play mono Fubuki. You can technically play mono Suisei. And any character that has 2 climax combos, of which there are a couple.
Toa. But it's double level 3.
Toa's double level 3, but you technically have enough cards. Suisei is a deck. It's a level 1 combo and a level 3 combo. Fubuki is definitely the best. And then anyone else have 2 combos?
Technically, Subaru
can.
Subaru level 1, level 3. Actually, probably not too bad.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm sure there might be one or two more, but I think we're only...
Polka can?
Polka level 1 and then TD level 3. Polka
Oh, I forgot she had a TD combo.
Same. Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'm sure with Volume 3 there will even be more possibilities and more money that we have to spend. But that's for another time. We're living in the present, and Volume 2 is certainly a very, very nice set. A very nice gift from Risu and Cover. A gift that we have to pay for with our money. But, you know, it is
what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. I'm willing to give them all my money, so it's fine. Alright, so this does wrap up our HoloLive Generation versus Generation content block and our overall Volume 2 block as a whole. I'm not exactly sure what the time frame is as to how long this is before Over 2 comes out. But if we do have a bit of time, we probably will have 1 or 2 videos in the meantime before Overlord 2 comes out. But if not, then we will see you guys when Overlord 2 comes out, and that is another doozy of a set. We just have back-to-back-to-back bangers. Slime Volume 3, HoloLive Volume 2, Overlord Volume 2. You guys will definitely want to check that out if you guys are trying to play competitively, or you just want to update your favorite Albedo deck. We're going to tell you guys how to do that as well. But until next time, this has been Mike and Randall and Simu signing off for HoloLive Volume 2, and we will see you guys in the next one.
All right, bye.
Bye. Simu says bye.
Bye.